The Tigers were in position to take this series from the White Sox, but that didn't guarantee anything. In fact, with the Tigers having lost 8 of the last 12 games going in Chicago, one of the hottest teams in the American League right now, there was trouble on the horizon. To Comerica Park we go. Not the start Charlie Morton and the Tigers were looking for. First inning, Andrew Benintendi crushes one to deep center. That got 2 runs to the plate as the White Sox took a quick 2-0 lead. Now Chicago handed those runs right back in the bottom of the inning. Tigers loaded the bases. Spencer Torkelson with a shallow fly to center. Not deep enough to score anybody, but this awful throw got 2 runs in after it bounced out of play. It tied the game at 2. Now Detroit had a 4-3 lead in the 6th inning, and they were looking to add on. Spencer Torkelson with a deep drive to left, and watch this fantastic grab by Colson Montgomery. Timed his jump perfectly and took a home run away from Torkelson. Tough luck there. The White Sox would then make that sting even more in the very next inning. Will Robertson dropping one into right center. That would score Montgomery to even the game at 4. Then in the 8th inning, the White Sox hopped in front. Bases loaded. Lenine Sosa with the infield drawn in goes back up the middle. That played at 2. 6-4 White Sox. Detroit unable to overcome that, and they dropped the series finale to Chicago. 6-4 the final.
You give 10 free passes either by walk or hit by pitch. It's we thought we were getting away with it for a while, and then at the end we couldn't. So it just wasn't a good day on the mound for us with the free passes.
We're still in the drive seat. There's no panic, but yeah, we want to win games. At the end of the day, we need to win games. We didn't. They got the timely hits today, and we didn't. I think that's the end of the day. That's what we kind of need to do. Obviously we need to keep some runners from scoring and do a better job at that. But at the end of the day, I think we just need to do a little bit better job of putting the ball in play and getting some runs scored when we need to. And we need to win for sure.
Jake Rogers still gets my vote for best mustache in the league. It's fantastic. All right, guys, let's talk about the Tigers right here. Lost 2 of 3 to Chicago. You heard A.J. Hinch pitching the issue. 9 walks, Pat. I mean, I can't believe that we're seeing that. I think it was 13 walks in 3 games for the Tigers staff.
Well, I can believe it. I've been watching that pitching staff for a while now. Doesn't look like it's real solid to me. This isn't like some kind of new thing here.
No, and pitching is still the issue.
It seems like every time you host Sportsworks here, what do you start on? A rough day for Charlie Morton.
A rough day for everybody. Every
starter except for Scooble.
Yeah,
so that's basically what they are right now, and it doesn't look like they'd be the greatest playoff team right now.
Right.
So it's a little bit disconcerting, and really the pitching is really a problem. Run suppression. Ugh.
Is A.J. Hinch starting to pull his hair out, John? Because I know a lot of fans are probably doing it, because even though you got an 8.5 game lead and all that kind of stuff, like Pat said, as soon as you get in the playoffs, it's a whole nother story.
Yeah, but it's the same story we had last year. I think I wrote about it earlier this week watching this team. It is going to be a lot like it was last year in the playoffs. Aside from the Scooble start, it's going to be, we're going to let these guys, we might start with an opener. We might do the bulk relief thing, but we also are definitely going to see 2 times through the order for the other starting pitching not named Tarek Scooble, and that's going to be a problem. That's going to test that bullpen. And the next 3 weeks are an audition to see
if they can get to.
The next 3 weeks are going to be an audition to see who's going to be in that bullpen.
Well, it is. To John's point, they've got. It's like every day at Toledo, because I watch those games. It's Ugidi, Lang, Rainey, you name it. I mean, they're rolling these guys out there. Finally, Cobb fell off of the
carousel, right?
The carousel, but it's like 5 or 6 guys that and they're looking for somebody who's hot to try to bring up again. It's
can they continue to do this mix and match with 19 games left? I mean, how many?
They're definitely going to do it the rest of the way in the regular season.
How long of a leash does he need for these guys?
They're definitely going to do it the rest of the regular season. The question is going to be, which ones of these guys are you going to trust on that playoff roster? And look, you're hoping that Troy Melton is going to be a weapon, but then today, he looked like a rookie today,
yeah.
And so and Tommy Kahnle maybe had 4 or 5 decent outings, and then today.
Again back into the tank.
Yeah, that's going to. I mean, if he's pulling his hair out, it's that. It's like, can somebody please step up here?
You mentioned that it may be a repeat of the pitching chaos we saw last year, but is the quality of the chaos still there?
No,
I think that's
because Tyler Holton, you thought was money last year, and he was.
Right.
Well, last year that was a cute nickname. This year it's a sad reality.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Tiger fans, cross your fingers.
There's a big series coming up for them
with the Yankees
in New York. The Yankees are there. It's a playoff preview, perhaps, but it's 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 Flaherty and Mize and
Well,
somebody.
perhaps we're seeing the right guy get the start in Game 1, Casey Mize. I mean, because lately he's been okay. His last outing against the Mets, Pat, you saw it, 5 innings, 3 strikeouts. In the last few innings, he's been okay.
Well, the Yankees may not even show up for that game.
Come on now.
Mize, right now is a 5-inning pitcher. They're trying to, because his durability, he has thrown 150 innings, but it was like in 2021. So it's a hard kind of thing. You want to have something left with him in the tank. You want to get him through. You don't want to get him in that 6th inning where he starts getting hit. That's a hitter's ballpark. That's a tough series for them. It really is a tough series. So if they get through that and they get a win out of it and just kind of keep limping home and then maybe get that second win that sometimes comes, that's the best hope. But right now, honestly, it doesn't look good for the playoffs, but there's still time left.
And, of course, they come into a Yankees team that's pretty hot, taking 2 of 3 from a very hot Toronto team. So they will be determined. And I think they're only 2 games behind Toronto in that race for the best.
Yeah, they were like so bad like 3 weeks ago. And that's the way the American League's been all year.
Yeah.
It's like there's nobody taking charge of it. And the Tigers are just another team that's got a chance, but it's kind of an equal chance with these other teams who are flawed too.
All right, guys, I got to take charge of this. We're excited to announce a brand new streaming show,
right.
The Sports Office. It debuts tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on the Fox local app. We'll be talking about Detroit sports for a half hour, Monday through Friday. Dan Miller, Jennifer Hammond, and yours truly will be joined by a variety of guests, and you can be a part of it too by zooming in to ask questions or share your thoughts. It starts tomorrow night streaming on the Fox local app, so join us for all the fun.